Alright, YouTube. Well, the UPS guy just came and he brought me a nice box. I'm pretty sure I know what's in this box. It's supposed to be that right there, a blue Corsair. So I'm going to go ahead and open the box and see what's in there. I guess the camera's running out of battery, so I'll have to put a new one of those in pretty soon. Put this down on the floor. And I'll have to cut the tape because I haven't opened it yet. And all I know is there better be my batteries and my receiver and all that good stuff in there too. And my propellers, because I ordered extra propellers because I break these ones a lot. Actually, I've only broken them once, but I've heard everybody else breaks them a lot, so I figured I probably will too. Seemed like a general rule. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off and open this up, and I'll show you guys what's inside. So here's how it comes in the box. And luckily, it looks like I've at least got my propellers, a couple of spare propellers, and an extra receiver, so I've got those, that's good. My batteries better be in here somewhere. I ordered two 800 milliamp Skylipos. Yeah, it looks like I need my knife again. Alright. Tape it. Too much tape. But that's a good thing, because that means it's not going to move around in packaging or when shipping and everything. And so you're going to get parts that are usually in pretty good shape from Airfield products. That's what I have found. Gosh dang. I don't want to cut my wing here, so trying to do this one-handed is a little bit tricky. Where are my okay, my batteries better. Okay, there's one of them that I ordered. And there's the other. Alright. So as long as those are in there, and it feels like they are, then it ought to be all there. As far as the accessories that I ordered. I was kind of nervous when I got it because it just looked like a regular old Airfield box, like they always do. And so I was like, uh-oh, did they forget to add that stuff in there? But they didn't. Nitroplanes is usually pretty good about that. I'm going to set the camera down for a minute here. Again, the tape. Alright, let's see how this looks. Wow. That's cool. Alright. I always wanted a Corsair. Now I got one. Looks to me like that's in pretty good shape. The detail is nice. I'll show you guys the bottom here. Detail looks real good. Check these. Make sure that feels pretty solid. This one feels pretty solid. I'll check it again when I put my landing gear in, but let's check those. It's a good idea. Servos look nice. I think those might actually be bigger servos than were in my P47, which is up on the table right there. There's my other P47 to compare its size. And there's my Cessna, which I flew it. It flies really good. And then this one, you guys got to watch my video that I made before this. Yeah. If you haven't seen it yet, the surprise at the end, I'll ruin the surprise, but maybe get a few more views on my video. This right here, yeah, there's no motor there because when I was in the middle of a flight, it burned up, okay? It basically, what I think happened is the heat caused the internals of the motor to expand, the metal pieces, and that created it to rub, caused it to rub on the inside of the motor, and it basically just destroyed the motor. I mean, when I got it back, because I got my plane down in one piece, and it was in pretty rough shape, that motor was. Oh, come on now. More tape. Where'd I put my knife? Uh-oh. Well, as long as I don't sit on it. Anybody ever done that? That would hurt really bad, that's all I know. Gosh dang it. Alright, well I've got all the pieces out here. Here's my horizontal stabilizer. One thing I wanted to mention, when you guys get these Airfield planes, one thing that's really important is this elevator and horizontal stabilizer was in this bag. And stapled to that bag was these little control horns. And that is very important to know. What you need to do is don't lose these. With this plane, it's not too bad because they're dark colored. The other ones that I had, like on my P47, and I mean all my other planes, they've been either white, tan, or on the Cessna they were actually clear, which made them really easy to miss. But you guys don't want to throw these out. It's very important. It's one of the key things with Airfield. If they do a really nice job, they staple it to your bag that it goes with, but you don't want to throw it away because it can be easy to do sometimes. And here's the fuselage. Really nice looking. These Airfield planes, they really impress me. They do a really nice job. Wow, look at that rudder. On a plane this small, I wouldn't expect it to have this little L shape here for the rudder. That's impressive. And it's basically what looks to me to be 3 pieces: the fuselage, horizontal stabilizer, and the wing. This is already pre-attached. It's really nice. Well, you gotta get your landing gear. Oh sure, that tape pulls off. Tape earlier didn't pull off. Alright, so here you got your propeller. So I'm going to have 3 propellers, plus the spare that I have for my P47 will also work with this. Got my landing gear. Looks like screws for something. Imagine maybe one of those is an extra and 2 of them go to the wings. That's what I'm guessing. Don't want to lose those. Some more control horns and linkages. Sure why. I think those are also spares. Another one, that's probably for the rudder. Right there. And then got even more in here. This is, I would assume these are ailerons because there's 2 of them. And I'm not sure. I guess this is probably for ailerons too. Right here. Yeah, I suppose that's probably what that's for. I want to open up this canopy and see what it's like in there. Pilot, it's the same one that I showed you guys from the P47. He's kind of strange looking. I'm going to leave him in on this one though, because I'm not going to do FPV. I like this canopy too much. P47, you can cut stuff off of it and it's still going to look good. This one, I'd have to basically cut out this entire front area here in order to do that, and I don't want to mess up my canopy. So your battery slides up in there. You can see that little slot right. Let's see if I can do this. Right up in there. That's where your battery's going to go. I think that's it for the unboxing. I may do some tips and stuff on the build. It should be fairly self-explanatory for anybody, even if you're new to building them. I wouldn't suggest you be new to flying before you get this plane. You should definitely have just a nice trainer first. But it looks to be in good shape. Nothing's warped, which on a little plane like this you wouldn't really expect it to be. This wing, does it have a spar going through it? You would think they would put a spar, being a gull wing, but there is none. That worries me a little bit. I'll tell you guys how it flies when I get it. Alright, I don't know if you guys watched Tony on Nitro Planes. He called those guns. Those are not guns. Okay? Don't even think about calling them guns. Those are vents. Okay? They are not guns. They are to vent and cool the plane. Yep. So, Tony, what gives? I'll dry fit everything together and make sure all my electronics work before I start building it, so I'll show you guys that too, because that'll give you an idea of what it's going to look like. And I guess that's it for the unboxing. Good job, Nitro Planes, sending me all my stuff. Alright, so here's basically what you've got when it's all done, and I am not done. But this is all just dry fit together. Testing the stuff, make sure it all fits, and it does. It's got a little bit more prop clearance than the P47. Actually, it's got a lot more, if you can see back here. Oh wow, that is... It's amazing I haven't broken more props on my P47 because look, this has a ton of prop clearance right here. I mean, I don't have the prop on there, granted, but I can already tell it's the same size prop that's on the P47, but you put that up there. At the lowest point, it's still pretty far off the ground. So it's going to be a good one. As long as it flies nice, I should be okay with this. And from what I've seen, it looks like it flies pretty good. I don't know. That's why you get them. Got to test them out. Make sure Nitroplanes isn't lying to you. They said it flies nice. Of course, they're trying to sell it. But I've seen other people fly them, and they look like they fly pretty good. My elevator's a little bit crooked there. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a pretty cool looking plane. One thing that I will do, and I'll probably have stuff fall off when I do this. The bottom here is all blue, and the top is all blue. And I'm worried about losing orientation. So I may paint along the belly here. I may paint this all white. And I'm thinking about doing it on the wings, but I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I'll look at some actual Corsairs and see what they do. But I don't want to lose orientation in the air. It's one of the worst things that can happen. It's hard when you've got a plane that's all one color and it's all dark, because when it gets to be the evening, when I have to fly because that's the only time the wind dies down, then it's hard to tell which way you're going, or if you're right side up or upside down. So it might be good if I paint the bottom of this white. I think it'd look cool too.